Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Tiff Benson and you found yourself in the place to be to help you find fragrances that you love. It's Vlogmas, which means that every day I will be here for the next 25 days. Lord, pray for me, but happy holidays to you. I hope everything is going well in today's video. Ooh, I'm so excited about it. I have had this fragrance for quite some time now and now I'm ready to talk about it. It is Tom Ford's Ébène Fumé. Tons to talk about here, so go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up so we can get started. If you're new to this channel, make sure you do subscribe, turn on your notifications so that you can be notified every time that I post here on YouTube, especially since I'm participating in Vlogmas this year. Also, I will be linking this fragrance in the description should you decide to shop. It's a way to support the channel and I'm leaving it there just for you. Okay, first, let's take a look at the packaging. Here's the outer packaging, excuse me. Lovely presentation. I am obsessed with it. To be honest, that was one of the reasons why I purchased this, because I loved how gorgeous the bottle presentation is. So here we go. Let's open her up. There she is. She's gorgeous. I mean, just stunning presentation here. I love that they're letting the juice show through that rich, brownish, sort of red color. Detail of the cap is on point. Just everything is so nicely done here when it comes to the packaging. Quite frankly, I think it might be one of my favorites from the house of Tom Ford as far as packaging goes. Maybe the only other one that I love more would be FF. So the price of this fragrance is $263. That's what I'm seeing on the internet. I actually purchased this. This was a blind buy for me. I got it from Sephora.com. I actually think I purchased it during their holiday savings event. So I got maybe a little bit of a savings on this bottle, which made it more worth it for me because again, I do not blind buy fragrances. That's not my thing. But I said, what the hell? I'll just give it a try and see if I love it. I think it's important to talk about who can wear this fragrance. Honestly, I think that it's quite unisex. It's very gender neutral, although I do think that it leans slightly a bit more masculine. I'm not mad at that. It was launched in 2021, so it is brand new. We've been waiting for this release for a very long time, especially those in the community. I know so many of us were super excited about it, but I'm gonna let you know if it's worth it or not. Scent category here is ambery woods, and let's get into the notes. Just reading from my new iPad. Top notes are incense, palo santo, black pepper, and violet leaf. Middle notes here are leather, papyrus, labdanum, cade oil, and rose. And the base notes are resins, ebony tree, and guaiac wood. The opening is quite peppery and somewhat ambery. To sum up what I get in the top notes, at least on my skin, is a lot of pepper, a bit of incense, woods, and a touch of leather. As it starts to dry down, it goes into a deeper, more sensual, leathery note, but I must warn you, the notes to the fragrance are super deceiving. Now, again, I blind bought this, so I was reading through the notes and I was looking at leather and incense and labdanum and palo santo, and I was thinking to myself, wow, this is going to be super deep, super rich, very dark, almost like giving, in my mind at least, I was thinking this is gonna be like a black orchid where it's kind of like magic, you know? It's like a touch of all things in a fragrance that make it big and alive. And this is not that. Certainly a woody scent for sure. Palo Santo, which I had to do a bit of research on Palo Santo. Palo Santo is a cleansing wood. They call it holy wood and it's known for its cleansing properties. It's known to ward off headaches, stomach aches. It's supposed to reduce stress and ward off colds as well. The Palo Santo note gives it that very woody presence, which I am okay with. On the skin, it's also very smoky, like the name Ébène Fumé, smoky wood. And I think that this fragrance is strongest and, to be honest, most likable during the top note phase and middle note phase. Gives great sillage, at least on my skin, during the top and middle note stage, but it starts to dry down and wear a lot closer to the skin, which, depending on how you like to wear your fragrance, can be a good or a bad thing. That's something for you to decide. For me, I'm okay with that. When it comes to sillage, this projects off the skin probably about 4 hours plus, which is it's great. That's actually really good. But again, it does wear lighter. It does hover closer to you. So this is not something that's gonna fill a room. Even with those notes that seem like it's gonna be a big full fragrance, very loud, it's not that at all. As far as longevity, I got 6 hours plus. That's just because of the way that I like to wear my fragrances. I'm like spraying all around me. I'm spraying my clothes. I go in when it comes to spraying my fragrance, especially when it's a scent like this, because I just had a feeling once I smelled the opening, the initial first spray, I was like, this is gonna wear light. So I tried to give it as much of a chance as I could. And yeah, I got 6 hours plus. What does this smell similar to? So I would say that this fragrance kind of smells similar to two fragrances that I've tried in the past. One of which is Sahara Noir, which it is not that scent at all. Sahara Noir was very like deep and complex, and to me this is a similar, it's not the same, but it's similar in its DNA, just more lighter and wearable. This also reminds me, completely on a different spectrum, totally different spectrum, of a fragrance from Fleur called Hanami. And the similarity there is it's woody and also syrupy. On my skin, this wears very sweetly. On others, not so much. I haven't been really hearing other people say that it's coming across as syrupy, but at least on me, I'm getting a lot of that ambery, resinous note. Not mad at it, but it is quite sweet for me. As far as compliments go, I have not worn this out just because, you know, of the state of the world right now. I'm not going out looking for compliments, not with this scent. Just saying, it's gonna be hard for me to measure compliments on fragrances these days because the world is different. But I will say this, because it's a moderate to mild sillage, I feel like this is not one that's going to capture the attention of everyone around you while you're wearing it. This to me is one of those scents that you put on and you wear it and enjoy it for yourself, especially because the notes here are not like super approachable. We've got incense, labdanum, leather. Those are not notes that I think people genuinely gravitate towards, like a vanilla or maybe something more gourmandy like coffee or chocolate. But I will say this, because of the way it wears, how light it is, how it's not overbearing in its presence, it does come across very versatile. Certainly a fragrance that you can wear this winter. It's growing on me. Also a fragrance that you could easily wear in the fall, in the summer. I could even see this being worn on a spring night out, for dinner even. The occasions where I could see myself wearing this, to be quite honest, would be like a date night situation where I want to smell good and keep it classy, but also be quite unique. I don't think that it's a super sensual scent, but it does have that luxurious, polished, elegant Tom Ford aroma in its DNA, which I like. That's how I like to go out on date night. I'm just saying. So, have you tried this fragrance? If you have, please leave a comment and let me know your thoughts. We all want to know. And also let me know if you think it's worth it. I personally totally think that it's worth it for these couple of reasons. I'm going to give you 2 reasons. For one, I think the packaging is beautiful. If you're a Tom Ford collector, there's just no way that you can overlook this one. The packaging is stunning. It's stunning. Also, too, there isn't anything in the Tom Ford Private Blends collection that smells like this, which kind of makes it unique. And lastly, because I feel like it's a wearable scent, if it's something that you enjoy, even if it's just for yourself, you'll be able to get a lot of wear out of it because you can wear it summer, spring, winter, fall, and not be overpowered by it like most, or some, let me say some, of Tom Ford fragrances that are super iconic, super bold, super daring. This one is just easy to wear. I mean, to be honest, I could even see myself wearing this in the office if I had an office job. This is my office, so this is where I wear it. Just saying. So did you enjoy this video? If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up right now. The conversation continues in my private group of fragrance lovers around the world, the Fragrance Society, where each week I deliver an exclusive newsletter delivered just to you so that you can stay in the know of all things fragrance and keep your fragrance game on point. It's important. I will leave a link in the description for you to go ahead and subscribe. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to watch what's up next. Make sure you come back and tune in for Vlogmas, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.